No problem.
Hi Claire, thank you very much for joining me on Teacher, Parent, Person. You're a teacher.
Yep.
And also a parent.
Yes.
So what did your role at school involve?
Okay, so my role was I was a geography teacher in a school that specialised mainly in, I would say 95% EHCP, educational healthcare plans, and children who were in care or in the system with behavioural problems or issues such as attachment disorder, which is also brand new, sort of still learning children's things. So my role was very small class sizes, which was lucky, 8 or so, with 8 very different children with different needs, and I was a teacher in that.
And how did you find parenting and teaching?
Well, when I started with this, I thought, because my job had been so challenging during the day, that afterwards, when I started to see my own children, I thought I would really find that difficult. Every single hour of my day being consumed by children's needs, of whether it's to make a sandwich or whether or not it's to teach something. But actually I found it the complete opposite. And I found that the teaching made me more patient and enjoyed using the things that I'd learned through courses and support in order to help my child succeed.
Okay, excellent. And what challenges did you face?
At home or at school?
Well, either.
Okay, it's also very difficult to not bring your work home. So, for example, Wednesdays, my worst possible teaching day, that was the hardest day of the week. And on the Tuesday, I would probably become a little bit more panicked and stressed than I would on any other day. I think that was probably my main challenge. And then in work, with those kind of children, it's to have the boundary of still being fond of them. Yes. And giving them a motherly kind of aspect while still trying to teach them. So actually it's not that different to home and school.
Interesting. How did you cope with those challenges? Was there anything?
At home, just take a step back. Just do your best. I think every mother in the world is guilty and always thinks they're never doing enough. So it's just to accept that.
Yeah.
We're not perfect. That's the way it is. And in the workplace, I don't think you can stop being fond of the children. You just have to make sure there's distance and boundaries.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And what would you say was the best bits?
Seeing your child who you taught for a few years, who had intense emotional difficulties, go out into the real world. But then at the same time, that can be a difficult thing because sometimes you think that it might not help. Yeah. Because you're letting them go.
Yes, absolutely. And was there one change that could have made your life better or easier?
To be able to have a home cook, somebody who came home, sometimes it was a little bit of a rush. And also on the planning aspect of things, I don't think my superiors would have... I think they expected too much of the planning side of things.
Right. Yeah.
And it was a very old school system, so it all had to be written out. There was no online versions, and we were kind of a little bit in the dark in the sense of we didn't have so many doctors or therapists coming to talk to us about the emotional sides of things. Yeah. And it's ever changing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Finally, is there one piece of advice that you would give to the teacher parents watching this?
Be confident. My first day in that classroom, I walked in, I've never been so scared of 8 children. They're children. Just be confident. You wouldn't be there if you couldn't do it.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.